I wasn't actually intending to go on a rock hunt today, but it's too pretty out. You can see the blue sky reflecting in the water, and also the water is like completely glassy. So yeah, I decided to come out here and do this. And then I also need to record my intro for my ladies group project. So I'm a part of a ladies group that has been in our area since the late 1800s, which is amazing and awesome to me. And I've been a part of it. This is my second year. In the first year, you don't get a topic. You get to just go and listen to the other presentations. But the second year, you get your topic. And so last winter or fall, I got the topic of recycling. And those of you that know me know that I've worked in recycling for, I think, 16 years now, something like that. And the more I learned about recycling, the less I cared about it. And the more I wanted to be focusing on consuming and, reducing that, but in a guilt-free way, and upcycling and, thrifting. So all the things that I do on the channel. So when I got the topic of recycling, I decided that I would mix things up a little bit. And what I did is I asked my ladies group to bring me things that they were having trouble recycling. So this is that video. You will see lots of different items, and I don't think by the time this intro comes out that I will have everything completed, but I am working on lots of projects all at once and doing lots of research and checking into things to make sure that we can do highest and best use for everything that my ladies brought me. And it was quite a challenge and very interesting, so enjoy. Okay, we are going to look at some items that are hard to recycle today. And so I was just at my ladies group, and 3 different ladies brought me fun stuff to look at and to research and to try to figure out, can it actually be recycled, and if so, how? So this is the first thing. Looks like it's some bubble mailers. So I think that's just film plastic, but I will do more research on that and find out later. We also have, what else do I have in here? Some really fun stuff in here. This one was a little bit of a blast from my past. This is a Palm Pilot. Oh my goodness. So much fun. I'm actually gonna, so this one I think could probably be, sorry, I'm just goofing around with it now. I think this one could probably just be straight up recycled as e-waste, but I'm actually going to see if I can get it to boot up and see if it has, I'm not sure if this one, I had one and it had a camera. I'm not seeing a camera on this one, although maybe it's that. There is a reset button on this, so that might be to do something interesting as well. Although I'm realizing I don't have whatever connector this is, so that might stymie whatever progress I might make on that. So that's something interesting to look at. So I'll look at that at some point. And then the rest of the items all came from the same person. She brought me 4 different things. So this one is probably the thing I'm most excited about. I don't know if you can see those. I'm just going to take them out. So this is locks and keys. Lots of them. I haven't actually counted them yet. So it looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, like 10 locks, and then a whole bunch of keys. And what I'm most excited about is I think I'm probably going to make earrings out of these keys. I've made them in the past. They come out really cool. I thought about it with the locks. I think they'd be a little too heavy. Some of them are a little heavier than others. So yeah, I have plans for this. But I'll cover that in a future video when I get a little bit farther down the road. We'll just shove those over. Hopefully that sound wasn't too terrible in the mic. This one's weird, but kind of cool and like super useful. This is a buttload of floss. She said neither of them use it.
her and her husband, he uses a water pick and she uses plastic picks. And so these are, you know, when you go to the dentist and they give you all the stuff, which is of course good for dental hygiene. So I will probably end up using some of this in our own, just keeping it and using it in our own household. And then the other thing I thought about doing is, especially if some of these are like still brand new, looks like some are, maybe some aren't. So the ones that are brand new, I may look at like Red Cross or people who are working you know, with people who are unsheltered, and find out if I know the Red Cross used to do like disaster kits. So that's kind of my initial thinking on the floss. And then I have, I think, 2 more things. So this is a little clock, Churchill Financial LC. Oh, so that was like a branded item. And it looks like it's a clock. She said that she doesn't know if it still works, that she suspects that it's just batteries, so it probably still works. If it does work, I would probably take it to the thrift store. I'm not sure about this one. That's another one where I'll have to do some research and figure out if it's useful or not. It did come in a kind of a cool little, oh, it looks like she used a different carrying bag for it. This looks like something having to do with shoes, but yeah, it came in a cool little carrying bag, so I may use that for something else again, or I may just donate it or give it away on my Buy Nothing group. And then the very last thing is, it looks like a Comcast remote. So again, probably just e-waste, I'm guessing. Let's see if she left some batteries in it. She did not, although it does look like there's some corrosion, past corrosion in there. So yeah, I'm guessing this is probably just going to end up as e-waste. I do need to research who handles e-waste in my area and what the process is. So this is my first day's worth of haul of hard to recycle, interesting items. Like I already said, I'm most interested and most excited about the keys. But the rest of them, I think, will pose some interesting questions and give me some, you know, some research avenues to look into some stuff and try to answer it for myself. So anyway, that's what we've got for now. There are 25 ladies in the group. So this is 3 ladies worth of that 25. Not that they all will participate. But yeah, we should have some fun with this project.
But I have 3 more objects that need to be kind of captured in their native state, and then we will see what we can end up doing with them long term. So the first one, and I apologize in advance, 2 of the plastic bags that are holding items are quite loud, so brace yourself. This is the first one. Unfortunately, these are, as you can see, these are holiday lights. And what's unfortunate about it is I don't think we're actually going to be fixing these. I know from working with fixers in the past that basically it's not worth it. You can fix them. It's a lot of work. It ends up being, quite often it ends up being pretty frustrating, and it's just basically not worth it. So these will probably just be recycled. I'll have to find a local recycler to get these to. So that's the first item. The second item is in a very loud bag. I probably should have taken it out. But this is the second item. So as you can tell, it's kind of an industrial, I think it was like in use in an office or something. You can see the different like lines. So there's multiple lines in this system. I've never seen that connector before, so that'll be interesting. And I'm going to do a time lapse of this one. I'm going to flip it over. I'm probably going to clean it off a little bit first. It's pretty gross. It's just dusty. It's not gross, but it's just, you know, it's been sitting. And so I'll probably flip it over and kind of see what the guts of it are. I have seen, I think, projects where somebody puts this part, I don't know if I can reuse that, puts this part on like a rod and then the light comes out from here. So that might be kind of fun. So that's the second one. And then the third one, sorry, that's so incredibly loud. The third one is, I have to apologize to everyone else, but this is my favorite. I'm very excited about this.
Actually, I really like the key earrings too. They're pretty sweet. Okay, so this, you can probably tell what it is. I think most of you know what this is already. You at least know it's probably a musical instrument, and it is. It is a clarinet. And actually, I don't think you can see that very well, so I'm going to change this so you can better lighting. Yeah, so I was given a clarinet. Again, I'm probably going to make it into a lamp. I don't know if I'm going to put the bell end up and have the light shine upwards, or put the bell end down and then turn it into what's called a 3-terminal. So a 3-terminal is the type of lamp where the switch does 3 different settings, and the first one would be the base, the next one would be the top, and then the third one would be both. So I think that would be really fun to do that with this, but that actually, requires a second socket. So I don't know. That one, I'm not sure if I can actually pull that off, or if we'll just kind of like put it on a rod and make it into a lamp, or what exactly. But this one I'm very, very excited about. I was talking to the ladies in my group, and one of them said, well, I have a clarinet. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's amazing. So I'm very excited about that. And then I was also looking at the case, because I was thinking that once I'm done with this, it'll just be this empty case. So once I'm done with the clarinet itself, I might look to see whatever this inner bit is, if it can be taken out. And then we can line it with something else and then use it for a different purpose, upcycle it as well. Or maybe it'll be the base of the lamp. That would be kind of cool too. So just some ideas. But anyways, like I said, this is just kind of this initial, this is what I'm working with. So you can kind of see the creative process as it unfolds.
We have a late addition to my hard to recycle items category. I'm not even really sure what I'm calling this, but it's like my ladies group, and I asked them to bring me stuff that they were, struggling to do whatever with. And so I got this. It is a rechargeable wine bottle opener. And she said it does work, but not like well. Seems to work fine to me. I'm not sure what to make of that. So, I'm not sure what to make of that, actually. It seems like it's working just fine, in my opinion. So, but she did also bring me the, what is this? Is it a Cuisinart? Oh, it is. Oh, this has come off, but so that goes on the end there. Yeah. So I'm hopeful for this one. Like I said, maybe it's just fine the way it is. And if that's the case, then I will probably just kind of like clean it up and, glue this back on here. And I don't think I'll keep it. We have so much stuff in our kitchen already. But yeah. And, if nothing else, if we can get this working and I can donate it to the thrift store and someone else will buy it, then, this is the point of reusing and repairing so that you can reuse is the fact of not having to replace the thing. And why that is good is because you're offsetting the environmental cost of the virgin materials for the replacement of the thing. So basically you're keeping these materials in good working order, extending their life instead of going out buying something new. So I'm pretty excited about this one. I feel pretty positive about it, and we'll see at the very end of that project. I'm assuming I'm gonna make a video that is kind of goes over all of the different materials and what happened to all of them, but I'm hopeful about this one. I think it'll do well. And I do have the charger too.